A great shot here from Klaus in Toronto, and you can see obviously a lot of ice at the shoreline of Lake Ontario. Not in Toronto, but police in Cobourg have been warning residents to stay away from the water's edge because of icebergs and a lot of ice buildup in those areas. It's just not safe to be out there, but certainly it does lend itself to a beautiful photo nonetheless. Let's take a look actually at what we've been experiencing weather-wise. It's essentially missing us to the north and to the south as well, so you know all about that, right? We've been doing a lot of shoveling. So for the time being, we do have high pressure in place. Eventually, though, with the approach of our next system coming in, those winds shift to more of a southerly, and that's why we're going to see a moderation in the temperatures. But this is starting to really fizzle out by the time it reaches the GTA, and so that's why we're looking at some cloud cover from the front, but really not looking at a lot of snowfall at this point with this system. Now, the next one that comes in has a better chance of bringing us some snowfall. That would be for Friday morning. For the drive in could be a bit slower than usual, so do be warned of that. Temperatures are still going to be at about seasonal values, so we're seeing a rebound in the temperatures, but it's not going to be an epic snow storm coming through on Friday morning. However, looking into Monday and Tuesday of next week, that system may bring us in excess of about 5 to 10 centimeters of snow, so that one's worth watching too.
This one,
however, really need to be watching closely for next week because there will be a more sizable system coming through, and the cold continues for at least another couple of days, today through tomorrow. We'll start to really see improvements by Thursday and Friday with our Clipper system that's coming our way. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are Canada's #1 source for complete and accurate weather. I want to give you details, of course, of what you can expect with our next storm system. The meteorologists here at the Weather Network behind the scenes really looking very closely at this next one next week because it could actually bring upwards of 10 centimeters of snow. For the time being, though, we're just going to deal with some flurries and some cold temperatures. And in Guelph is where we find Kevin Yard. Watch for the video bomb at the end here.
Week, and then after that, we are going to warm up through the rest of the week and into the weekend.
I have to wave back at him. That's what happens when you bring video cameras out onto the streets, right? Let's take a look at what we've been seeing. Also, if we see anything, it would be very light in nature. But Friday morning, watch out for a dusting, maybe a centimeter of snow throughout the region. Temperatures are rebounding to what actually is more seasonal for this time of year. It'll feel like -3 on Friday throughout the day. And then the temperatures get cold once again. But Monday and Tuesday of next week, there is another more potent system coming our way that could bring 5, 10 centimeters of snow. It's a little ways out now, and we're continuing to monitor that, see what the changes are in the track and the intensity of that low. But it looks to be bringing a little bit more snowfall for us and continuing to contribute to what has really turned out to be a very classic or normal winter season.